Hi there! How are you? By the way, I am Liberty H. Delovino, a second-year BEd student, and this time, I will share a little bit of myself, particularly in the field of arts. Actually, I am not that kind of person who knows very well when it talks about arts because for some reason, I am not that kind of a talented or gifted person just like an artist, but I do know how to appreciate arts and I can very well tell that if something is a product of arts. And at this moment, I want to share about what I know or what I understand about arts. So the first thing that entered in my mind when I heard about the word arts is it is something extraordinary that is made by man. It is actually a product of man's excellent knowledge and broad imagination with deep inspiration expressed through arts. It can be a painting, a sculpture, and etc. Now, I want to talk about my favorite artist of all times, no other than Dr. Jose Protasio Rizal. So, Dr. Jose Rizal is not just an artist but also known as a Filipino nationalist and a writer. Rizal became a writer and a key member of the Filipino propaganda movement which advocated political reforms for the colonies under Spain and later considered as the national hero of the Philippines. So his famous artwork in novel and essays are first Noli Me Tangere, or literally Latin for Touch Me Not. It originates from the biblical passage Book of John chapter 20 verse 13 to 17. In Rizal's time, it is also referred to cancers that occurred on the face, particularly cancers of the eyelid. As an ophthalmologist, Rizal was familiar with the cancer and the name. He is explicit about the connection in the novel's dedication, which begins "A mi patria" or "to my country," and continues with a cancer of so malignant, a character that the least touch irritates it and awakens in it the sharpest pains. So Rizal probes the cancers of Filipino society and he explores perceived inequities in law and practice in terms of the treatment by the ruling government and the Spanish Catholic friars through his novel Noli Me Tangere. And another famous book of Rizal is the El Filibusterismo, also known by its alternative English title The Reign of Greed. It is the sequel to Noli Me Tangere. The novel, along with its predecessor, was banned in some parts of the Philippines as a result of their portrayals of the Spanish government's abuses and corruption. So, before, I was wondering why Jose Rizal wrote these two novels that led him to execution, but later was hailed as a national hero of our country. But as I grow older, I realized and understand his feelings, why he decided to write these novels, and that is how to show people how the Philippines were being bondaged by Spain. He made the Philippine League to get their first reform group and to get their freedom from Spain. And like Noli Me Tangere, El Fili aims at enlightening the society and at bringing the Filipinos closer to the truth. And in his novel, the society is urged to open its eyes to reality and rebel against the Spanish government for its oppression and abuse. That is why the two novels are widely considered to be the national epic of the Philippines. Both the novel and its predecessor, along with Rizal's last poem, are now considered Rizal's literary masterpieces. They have been adapted in many forms such as operas, musicals, plays, and other forms of art. So that is all. I hope I have managed to share a little bit about myself, especially when it comes to my knowledge about arts. And Like Jose Rizal, I hope that the love for our country and the spirit of being a Filipino will always reign in our hearts, no matter how the world changes. Thank you for watching and God bless.